Hello guys, you're welcome once again to Kingsman Computer Services. Before we begin this video or tutorial, please don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Click on the notification bell so that you'll get notified anytime we upload another video. You can find us on YouTube via Kingsman Computer Services and on Facebook also, on Instagram and TikTok, Kingsman Computer Services. Alright, today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to create online forms using the Google Forms app. Many of you have contacted me and asked that I show you how it is done. So in this video I'm going to be explaining further on how to do it. First of all, you will need to have a Google account to be able to create any forms using the Google Forms app. And also you will need to download Google Chrome, the Google Drive, and then the Google Sheets. I'll leave the links to download these apps in the video description so you can get them easily. But if you're using a smartphone, you will need to download all these three apps from Google Play Store or iOS. If you're using your laptop or your PC, you can download only Google Chrome and you have access to any of this. I'll leave the link also in the description so you'll be able to download it easily. Alright, so first of all, opening our Google Chrome, and then after signing in with our Google account, this will be the page on our Google Chrome with our smartphone. So at this right top corner here, close to your profile image, you click on this buttons here and you have pop-up menu which contains the various apps which have been built by Google. So we scroll down and then we come to forms here. It's at the bottom here. You click on the forms. This is the home page for you to create a new form. Alright, so we have an untitled form, questions, responses, settings. Here will help us to change the theme, which is this color you see here. Here if you want to share the form for people to fill, is here. Alright, so let's delve into it. If you scroll to the bottom, we have here add question, here to import questions, and here to add a title or description. Here you can add an image to the form, you can add a video, and you can split your questions into two parts, whether section A or B. Alright, okay, so when we click on untitled form, as you can see I have my keyboard here, so we are going to change this name and make it form 1. Alright, so after changing our title here, you have this format buttons here. This is to bold, italic, underline, or make a link out of it, text, or clear all the formats that we have made. Alright, so if you click on the top here, automatically the name we've given to the title will come here, and you can see all changes saved in Drive. This means that because you're using the internet, automatically everything is synchronized as you move forward from one step to the other. Alright, so you come here and highlight this text, then we use the bold to bold it. You can use italic, have the italic form. You can use the underline format, and we have it this way. You can use here to link the text. So the moment you click on it, this is a pop-up page you see. So the link we want to use, so we type in here and then we type in the link we want. So I'm going to use the eportal.atu.wordpress.com. So that there you have it. Okay, so now you can click here after minimizing the keyboard and click here to OK. There you have it. So this is the link that you have it. So I'll leave these forms link inside the description for you to be able to tap on this, and then you see how it works. All right, okay, so we can tap here, and then we have, this is how the link looks like for the text. Okay, so we can click here to erase all that format, but since we want it, you can tap here and go back, and you have everything the previous way that you have it. All right, now we have form description. This one is optional. You can decide to type in something there or not, leave it empty. This one will just help you to describe what type of form you are creating, if it is for students information or subscribers feedback or something. You can have them here. You can use the format buttons here to edit it the style that you want. Now as you scroll down, you have email, and you can see this star here, which means that it is a required option or field that every person filling the form needs to be received by Google and automatically filled in there. If you would like not to have that, you can change the settings from here. Okay, but we will need it, so you will leave it there, and then you will see this showing that it's a required field that the person has to fill. You can also see that the same thing here. You see untitled question. As we scroll down, you see it's also a required question. You can turn it off or on. So when we tap in, you edit this question, and you can use these formats here to edit it also, just like we did for the title. All right, so we'll change the question, the first question, and make it your first name. All right, because Google is able to read the question you are typing, it understands it, and then you see it has provided short answer text, so it knows what you're asking for. So when we minimize, you see here, yeah, it has written short answer. That means you are expecting just a short answer from this question. When you tap here or we scroll down, you see it is required, it is turned on. You can turn it off also. So now let's type in our question that we want to type. So we are typing in your surname. All right, so we type in our surname, then we can continue here. It's either to turn it off or on, but because it's required, we will need that, so keep it on. All right, you can delete the question from here or duplicate it from here. Okay, all right, so let's add our next question. So we have another pop-up menu or another space for us fitting another question we want to. So let's type in your gender. Okay, so we have the gender here. Then we move on to our next question, or with this case we have here hello, choose multiple choice answers, or if you want whether you want a checkbox or a drop down box, you can also make that selection from here. We want just a multiple choice, so we are going to just choose this one. Okay, and we leave our question required. So now we edit our options that we want. Okay, so from here you realize they give us option here, so when we click here you have the option to edit it. So let's put in first one as male. Okay, and we have the option to add or we have female, prefer not see, or other. So to make things simple, we click on add all, and you see that it has been automatically added two different options. So we can clear the the order here, and then it goes off. Okay, we leave the question also required. To add our next question, then I'm going to put in your date of birth here. Make that question also required. All right, you have the option to automatically reads the question, so it selects the option for a date here, but this question will make it unrequired. Okay, all right. So typing our date of birth, I think these questions are enough for us to continue. Okay, so when we come to responses at the top here, the responses of people that have filled the form, you can be able to see them from here. So we click on link to sheets. We have create a new spreadsheet here. So we can put in, you see if this name is okay. So we keep this name here. The moment you create this spreadsheet, it is saved in your Google Drive. That's why I'm requesting that you download and install the Google Drive on your smartphone. So I'll be leaving the links in the description for you to get access to it easily. So we click on create, and then you see, because I have my Google Sheet already installed, it's asking if I want to use it or use the Google Chrome. But I advise for your smartphone, you need to download and install the Google Sheets so you can use it. So we click on just once, and then you see, so if people start filling the form, you will be able to see the details here. All right. Okay, so you want to be able to share the link for other people to see the responses that are there. So we come here and click on this add sign. Okay, we click on the add sign, but because I'm using a dark theme, that's why you saw this in black form. But when you're using a white theme, you have it this way. Okay, so when we click here to add viewers, we have this pop-up to add who you'd want to add to the file so they can be able to view the responses. Currently it is not shared, so that's why you have this here. So we click on these three buttons that are here. Okay, so we can add further people onto it. Okay, so you see you have manage access. So we click on manage access, and then we have here Kingsman Computer Service, who is the owner of the file, and is currently restricted to only people that have the link currently can be added. But we want to change these settings to make the public view. So we're going to change it here, and we have another menu or pop-up display. So we click here and we make it anyone with link, and we click on it, so it updates. All right, so we can click on this place, on this link simple here, and we have the option to either anyone with the link can view. So currently if you share this link, anyone with it is only going to be able to view. So when you click here, you have the option to change it to make the person able to comment or edit it, but we just want the other people to view. So select the view option, then we can come back here. Okay, so we copy the link, so the link is copied to the clipboard. All right, so now we can go to your WhatsApp or wherever you would like to share it, maybe your email, then you paste in the link there and hit send. So this is how it appears. So the receiver would be able to tap on this link and then just view the form, the responses of people who have filled the form. And this is going to be, I'll put this also in the description so you see how it looks like. All right, now we come back to our Chrome, and then we go to settings. All right, sorry, to here, the theme, that is changing the color of the form that you are using. So when we come here, we have the option to choose any type of text style that we want, but we'll leave this one on default. Okay, so as we scroll down, we choose an image from here. Okay, so we choose an image and then we scroll down. Okay, I prefer we choose this one. I'm going to choose this one. So realize that this image will be on the heading of the form when you are going to fill it. Okay, so we select it and there you have it. You come out to questions and you realize it is there. At the beginning, you realize the theme of the questions or the form has also changed. As you can see here, it used to be blue, but now it's somehow different from that one. Okay, so now our settings, we have the first option here to make this a quiz, but we don't want to make it a quiz because we are not giving marks for anything, so we keep it off. We want to collect emails so that we can monitor those who are signing or filling in the form, so we keep it on. And we come here and click and select always, so send responders copy of the response. So anytime a person fills the form, he has the option to receive the form that he filled, a copy of it. So if you can go through and know that, oh, I've made a mistake here, I need to change it. That's why you will need to keep this on. So allow response editing, so the person can come back and change it. And that's also why you need the email account. So with the email account, when you go back into that form, it remembers you, so you can change anything from the form. Now limits to one response, we keep it on, so the person will not fill in a different answer for a different person. So that's why the person is going to be required to sign in, so he's remembered by the Google system to fill the form. Alright, when we scroll down, we have confirmation message. So it's something that this message pops up when the person is done filling the form. So let's edit it from here to put in our own. So let's change it to something else. Okay, so your response has been recorded successfully. Alright, so move on, so you are done, and then we scroll down. We have to keep this on, so that when we keep this on, responders will lose their progress if their browser closes or refreshes. So if you turn this on, when it happens that person is filling the form and it's out of data, all that he has filled already will disappear. You have to go over again. Alright, so we're going to keep it off so that the person can read or continue filling the form without having to go starting all over again. Okay, alright, so let's go back. So you come here to send the send symbol here. So when we click on it, it opens this pop-up for us. So we are collecting emails, so you have to keep it checked. And we come to this link symbol here again. So this is the link that has been provided for us to share the form itself, for people to tap on the link to fill it. The first link is to view responses. This link is going to help us view the form itself and fill it on our own. So you want to shorten the link, it's too long, so we tap here and it is shortened. So you have the option to copy. Alright, so we get the message that it has been copied. So we open our WhatsApp again. You can, this is the same thing that applies to Gmail or any other platform. We paste in the link there, then we can send. Alright, so you can see just a small picture showing you how the form looks like. So with one tap, the receiver is going to be able to fill the form with ease, and then the previous link will help him or her be able to view his response. Okay, and even though with that, at the end of the form, the person will receive a message to edit or receive his responses via email. Okay, that option will also be available. All right, so we want to say a very big thank you for joining us today on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, press the notification bell so that you get more videos notified in your account whenever we post a new video. Okay, you can contact us personally on this number. We would like to hear your comments also. Please don't forget to share. Thank you very much for your time.